Hi guys, welcome to Code Explorer. Here I am Pavitra Banerjee with you. We have recently launched our C programming tutorial series on YouTube, and this is going to be the second video of our C programming tutorial series. We have already discussed about the C programming language introduction part, and we have guided you to install the system environment on your system. And I want to give you a quick uh, reminder of that C was invented on 1972 by famous American computer scientist Sir Dennis Ritchie, and it has already celebrated its 50th birthday in 2022. So you can think that it's a very big deal about any programming language which is 50 years old and is very popular in today also. It is why because the power of C programming language. Many people say that C is not relevant today. Here we have today we have Python, we have Java, we have JavaScript. We can simply replace the C programming language with this programming language. But that's completely wrong. Without C programming language, your computer fundamentals, your programming basics will be not clear. So you have to learn C programming language first. It is, I am telling you from my experience. I have started my programming career with JavaScript, and then when I start into memory allocation and various types of problems I have faced, then I moved to C, and this takes too much time for me to realize the importance of C. But I want that you should learn from the basics. You should start from the best language. So to give you an introduction about C, I want to say that you have heard about Python programming language. There we uses some libraries like we have NumPy, we have scikit-learn. These libraries, the maximum part of these libraries are written on C, and then their Python distribution has been created later, and now today Python programmers can use these libraries. You have heard about Linux operating systems, right? Someone from you guys are using Linux also. You have using maybe Ubuntu, you have maybe Red Hat, or maybe like that. So I want to tell you that the maximum portion of Linux operating system was written on C programming language. Without this Linux, we have also Mac, we have also Windows. The maximum part of these operating systems are also written on C programming language. You have heard about Java, right? And do you know that the first compiler of Java was written on C programming language? Yes. So from here you can understand the importance of C programming language. C programming language is a general purpose language. It is a totally machine independent language. That means that you can run your C program in every machine, every system. Okay. So what I was telling that C will clear your computer fundamentals and it will clear your programming basics. So you should learn C at first, and with the help of the knowledge of C programming language, it will be helpful for you to learn new programming language later. So today we will write our first C code from scratch, and we will learn how to execute that code using VS Code compiler. That means not VS Code compiler. VS Code is not a compiler. It is an IDE, which is an integrated development environment. We have to use the compiler for the required programming language. So for C, we have already told you to install MinGW compiler on your system. So simply, if you have not downloaded it yet, go check it out on the video in our description box. There you will get an idea of that how can you install that compiler. So today we will start our first program. So let's start. you can see that I have already created a new file, new folder named C tutorial on my computer. Okay, so I will simply create a new file. So I will give it a name of tutorial 2.c. This .c is the extension of C programming language. If you are writing C++ code, then you have to give CPP, that is for C++. For now, today we are writing C code, so we will simply give it an extension .c. Now hit enter. Our file is created successfully. Okay, so now the time to write our first code. So stay patient and stay tuned and learn how can we write our first code. So to do so, I will simply include stdio.h in our file. Include stdio.h. Sorry, I forgot to give the angular braces here. Then we will write our main function, which is integer main, then function, enter, then curly braces. Okay, then we will simply type printf, then quotation marks, and then we will type hello world. Then backslash n. Then we will use semicolon to terminate, and then we have to return a value which should be an integer value, so we will return 0. So we have written our first C code from scratch. This is also the basic syntax of a C program. Okay, so now let's see how can we run this file in our VS Code, using our VS Code. So to do so, you have got an option called terminal on your VS Code. Okay, so just simply tap on that and you will have to select a new terminal. It will create a new terminal on your VS Code, and there you have to simply type a command which is gcc, and then you have to type your file name which you want to execute. So for now we have only tutorial 2.c, so just simply type that tutorial 2.c. When you will hit an enter, let's see a magic. When you will hit enter, you will get an a.exe file here. If you want to open this file, you can't open this file using VS Code. It is why? Because this is a binary code and VS Code is unable to open binary. If you want to open it anywhere, you can, but you will not be able to understand this. Are you able to understand this? If you are able to understand, then please comment it down that you have understand. Then I will tell you a name that you are a machine. It is why? Because only machines, that means our CPU, can understand this language. Okay, so for now just simply close it. Now for now we have to execute this. How we can execute this? So to do so, just simply type another command which is full stop and then backslash, then you require file name. For now we have only a.exe file, so simply tap write a.exe, and when you will write a.exe here, you have to just simply hit enter. When you will hit enter, it is returning hello world on our screen. Okay, got it? So that means we have successfully run our first C code on our system. Congratulations guys. Okay, so now you can see that it is creating an a.exe file. So if we will have a many files with the extension of .c in our folder, then it will create an a.exe file for every file. Then how can we will be understand that this a.exe file is for this particular file? We will not be able to understand that. So how can we solve this? So to solve this, I will show you an approach. So to do so, I am simply deleting this file. You can also delete your file, a.exe file, not your c file. Simply delete this exe file, then move to your terminal again, and simply type the gcc command, which is gcc for now tutorial 2.c, then backspace, sorry, then space, and then minus 0. You can say hyphen 0, or you can say it minus 0 also. That's but totally depends on you. And then you have to give a particular file name for your exe file, which file name you want to give to the exe file. So for now I want to give it a file name of the same tutorial, sorry, tutorial 2 dot, no, I will not give dot file here. You have to simply write the name of the file here, because it will create an exe file. Okay, so just simply hit enter. So here you can see that it is creating a new exe file here, which name is tutorial2.exe. now you can easily understand that this exe file is for our this c file. Okay, so this will be helpful for you. So now how can you execute this? The same method, just simply type full stop, then backspace, then you can hit tab. Okay, when you will hit tab on your keyboard, it will bring the c file here. Then you can simply remove this .c extension and you can type .exe file, and then you can hit enter. When you will hit enter, it will print hello world, which is our required value of this program is printed successfully. Right, so you have learned how to create a folder, how to create a file with the .c extension, how to execute this, and how to give a particular file name to the exe file for the required C program. And now if you want to skip all this part, then how can you execute your code? So to do so, simply I am just killing this terminal for now, and I am also deleting this file .exe file, not our main C file. Okay, so simply remove this. Then you have to go to your extensions. There you have to search on your VS Code for Code Runner. When you will search for Code Runner, there you can see this. This is our Code Runner extension. Okay, you can simply read this in this description. I have already read this, so I will not read this again right now. So you have to just simply install this, then you can use this. This can be used to run C, C++, Java, JavaScript, PHP, Python, Perl. That means maximum programming language we use in general. Okay, so when you will install this VS Code extension, you will see a play button here. Okay, this play button is to run your code. Okay, so now just simply tap on that and see the magic. So I am tapping here. What is happening here? Boom, we have skipped all the things we have done earlier, but it is giving us the same result. It has already created the required file name with the .exe extension, and then it has already printed our hello world on our screen. That means what this extension is doing? This extension is doing nothing. It is taking your this file name, which is with this .c file, and then it is creating .exe file for that, and then it is also executing this .exe file. Okay, so if you use this code runner extension, your coding speed will increase. So I will recommend you to use code runner and simply install this extension. It is totally free for you, so do so right now. And this is our first C programming tutorial, C programming code, which we have written from scratch. So congratulations you guys for this. So I will share this code with you, uh, and I will upload this on Rapid, and I will share the Rapid URL on my description box. You can definitely check it out from there. Okay, so that's it for today. If you love this video, then please give a like and leave a comment for us, that how can we improve and how we can help you. So, and if this video helps you really, then you can share this with your friends. Okay, so that's it. So we will see you again in our later videos. So keep watching and happy coding.